An interesting trend is currently developing in the global arms market. China is gradually displacing Russia from the markets of African countries south of the Sahara Desert. At the moment, Chinese weapons account for 19% of all defense contracts in the region. But this trend in France is perceived as China, which is also pushing them out of these promising markets. Because there have already been episodes when even those African countries bound by bilateral defense agreements with France were tempted by Chinese weapons. For example, as the French portal OPEX 360 writes, Senegal and Côte d'Ivoire have ordered the delivery of VN-22 B-wheeled armored vehicles from Norinco to China over the past few months. And we're talking about those countries that previously had close defense ties with France. The problem is already of a systemic nature, and the head of military intelligence DRM, General Jacques Langlade de Montreux, spoke about it recently in the National Assembly, the lower house of the French Parliament. The following emerged from his words. China's arms contracts for sub-Saharan countries are an integral part of China's geopolitical expansion in the African region. At the same time, the Chinese try to behave as a responsible state, but they say there are already examples when some countries are already disappointed with Chinese weapons because they did not meet the declared characteristics. Although the words of the DRM chapter do not give specific examples, it seems that the very trend of dissatisfaction of individual arms buyers in Africa with China has already inspired the French themselves. Because then OPEX 360 cites the words of the same head of DRM that, they say, France should work on better marketing of its weapons in order to seize the initiative in the region from Chinese competitors. If we talk about specific examples when the Chinese supplied their weapons to Africa, then from Defense Express we will mention the following. China made a self-propelled artillery machine as a copy of the Russian Krasnopol and is already selling it for export, in particular to Ethiopia, but this was in April 2023. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.